Hello everyone, welcome in. We are so very much back. How is everyone doing? Is everyone having a fantastic time? Did you manage to live without me? Sorry the coffee shop was closed. It was not able to get you all some coffee while I was gone, but hopefully you made it while I was doing other things. No. Okay, Mara. Okay. I see how it is. I see how it is. But yes, hello everyone. Welcome back. It is very much a pleasure to have you all around. We are back and yapping. And I have a whole lot to show you all. But first, Sunny, congratulations on first. Faith, congratulations on second. And Barley, congratulations on third. It feels so good to be back. So very good. But yes, Sunny, if you fell asleep, all good, hon. But yes, and thank you, Faith. You didn't come up and say hi to me. Hmm? Hmm? Like begging you. Next time, we can say hi. Yes, thank you very much. Thank you very much. And yes, hi Mara, and hi Em. Hello. Welcome in. So, yeah, I was gone for 5 days? 4 to 5 days, right? A couple, here or there. And so we were gone doing a lot of stuff in San Jose, California. And so if you all didn't know, over this past weekend, there was the Offkai convention in San Jose. And so Offkai is a VTuber specific convention where it's all just for VTubers like me. And so it had a lot of events going on and I got a lot of stuff from it. I haven't unpacked at all because so when I was leaving last week, I had streamed, did that like very late night stream, that like noon to 3 or 3:30 or midnight to 3 or 3:30. And from there, it was like 3:30 a.m. I had to pack everything, shower, and race over to the airport for my flight. And so that was something. Imagine I woke up Thursday morning. Thursday? I woke up Wednesday morning. Went to work on Wednesday. And then I got back. I got invited to a dinner that I needed to go to, so I went to the dinner. Got back after that, had a meeting I had to do. And then from there, did the meeting, and then it was around midnight. I streamed for 3 hours and some change. And from that stream, I went, showered, packed, got on a plane, drove over to the airport, got on a plane, flew to San Jose, like power slept for like 30 minutes, or power napped on the plane for like 30 minutes, landed, it was 9 a.m. I went, got my bags, took the public transportation over to where I was staying, and got there. But check-in couldn't happen for another like couple of hours. So went from there, got back on so dropped off my bags, got on public transportation, went over to Japantown, and it was still very early. So I walked all around Japantown in San Jose and like got to see all the different sites there. And honestly, just kept on walking around. Went inside a couple of stores just to go like peek in. I got a coffee. I got a very, very nice coffee at a place called, and I know the place, I took a picture, called Roy's Station. Don't hit my monitor. Called Roy's Station. And so they actually offered dirty chais, and that's my favorite way to consume caffeine. So got a dirty chai and just walked around Japantown for like almost 2 hours, because then restaurant that I really wanted to go to opened up at 11:30. So went and ate, and then it was like around 1 when I got back to it was like 12:30 to 1 when I got back to where I was staying. Fully checked in, my room was ready, dropped everything off, and then I was invited to be able to go over to the convention hall early. So if you're keeping track, I was up for like over 30 hours at this point. And so I was invited to go over to the convention hall early to help out with some things and some booths. So I went over and I went and helped with one of my friend's booths. And so that was very, very cool. Helped carry things around and helped set up things. And then I went from that, I went and got in line for the pre-registration. And so got in line for pre-registration. The line went around the building, and so I was around the first corner of the building. And everyone sort of like filed in, and it was very crowded. And here I'll start like sharing. I should start sharing posts or images. I should maybe like actually have these prepared. That would be wild if you like consider that. Imagine being prepared or like ready to like do things in this economy. I would never. Anyways, let me try to pull this stuff up. Oh my goodness. Okay. Blap, blap, blap. I'm just getting through all the photos. Imagine walking around there after being sleep deprived already. Yeah, I went and walked around, ate lunch, and then went to the convention hall and helped and like did free labor. So it did a lot. And oh, here's a couple pictures. Okay. And that should be a good start. that should be hopefully a good start. Let me pull it up here. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Da-da-da-da. And hopefully everything's sounding all right. I know I haven't checked at all. So hopefully everything is sounding perfect, actually. Because I definitely checked everything before going live. I swear. You know me. Okay. We're going to do a lot at the same time. Okay. Got all the pictures. Everything's perfect. Yay, thank you. Okay. Let's get the pictures. And let's move this down here. Hopefully you all can see everything. Screen's a little bit crowded, I know. But so this was Roy's, and so Roy's station. So this was it. It was like a little gas station. It was cute, very cute, very, very cute. I very much enjoyed the themes and vibes, having that like older gas station feel. They had this old Coke machine that you could use. It was $1.50 for a glass. Coca-Cola, which actually is a really good price. like that's pretty good overall. And so didn't do that though. But I got a dirty chai. And it was just getting a chai latte with an espresso shot in it. And so this was it. It's a chai latte, has an espresso shot. And you can sort of see I got one of the little holders because it was really cute. And so wanted to take that picture. And, you know, have that. What do we... You know how I said I would have my friend come with me? She bailed because she had a headache. Aw, I'm sorry, Faith. It's okay for not walking up to me. It's okay. You don't have to worry about it at all. But, so that's what I had the yeah, very beautiful light. Yeah, that's what I found this spot and I was just like, ooh, take a good picture there. You can sort of see race station. And so then went walking around Japantown. And oh, actually I should pull up a different photo really quickly. Unless I have it. I don't have it. Okay. Let's get a different photo really quickly. Okay, and so while I was walking around Japantown, I was seeing a lot of different shops and stores. And so there was this one in particular, which we'll talk to later. But yeah, that's Japantown, their little logo and everything. You can sort of see there's like Japanese influences on some of the buildings. There were some Buddhist temples. So very, 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 very traditional. It was just beautiful how the tiles are laid even. I very, very much enjoyed that because of just like how like scale like they are. And so this was very beautiful. And then this is where I went to go eat lunch after walking around a lot. So it was Minato's Japanese restaurant. And so inside it was like 2 rooms and there was a line of 11 people already on opening. So that's how you could tell it was good. And so I got their lunch special with pork katsu and spicy chicken. And it all tasted really good. So that's why it had panko fried vegetables, a little salad, slice of orange, the spicy chicken, and then the pork katsu. And so that was very, very, very yummy. And I just sat there, relaxed, had some iced tea. Finally had like my first time to rest in, 10 hours. So I very much enjoyed that. Or actually, with stream. Yeah, it was like first time in 11 and a half. Oh no, wait, it's plus 2 hours. First time in 13 hours that I was able to go sit down and just relax. So there was a little mochi store, and they sold traditional mochi that I saw while I was walking around. And so I was like, oh, I'll go get some of that for the friend that I was going to meet. So I got a 4 mochi and went to the convention center. This was the overall convention center. And dropped off the mochi. And so I helped out the friend with the booth. And then I went and got in line, so you can sort of see this is after a little bit of time, and I actually rounded the corner. The line started moving. Hi, Barry. Hello. How are you doing? Can we get a shout out for Barry whenever? Yeah, hi, Barry. How are you doing? Barry was there, everyone, and was doing awesome. Did I send you everything photo? I don't think so. I don't think so, unfortunately. But yeah, Barry was awesome. I'm going back to nap. Please go sleep well. Please go sleep well, Barry. Thank you for stopping by and saying hi. I do greatly appreciate it. A moment. It's okay. It's okay. So very much okay. But yes. So this was me. The line had already moved. And so this is the line sort of like built up. It went and filled all of this area. Filled up all of this area. And then went around the corner and all the way down and around the building. And that's where I was waiting in line, and then started moving, which then eventually led to this picture. And so see, I took the picture of the area over there. So then after a little bit, I finally get inside. So went through all of this, got inside, and this is what it looks like inside. And that is just row after row after row after row of people. And it just kept on going this way, and then it went back this way and went like continued going around this way, and then we just had our line over here connected to nothing, connected to absolutely nothing. And they were, because they filled up the entire area and then let one more line through, but just didn't have us link up anywhere. So we were just standing inside, not moving when the line would move. And so after like 30 minutes of waiting, they were like, oh, we should probably get you guys in. So they stopped the line over here and let us basically filter through, go through all the lines. And that's what I went and was able to pick up my stuff. And from there, I went to an after party that was at round 1. So it was a lot of fun there. Got to be with some friends. And so that was plenty, very, very much fun. I don't know if I can mention them, actually. We'll find out. So went there. Oh, sent pictures. Sent pictures. What pictures? Ah, those pictures, yes. Thank you, Barry. Thank you, Barry. And hi, Isabel. Hello. And so, then this was so. Then I went to round one, and had a after party, and so that was a lot of fun. From there, I had been up for like nearing 40 hours at that point. So I went back to. I was forced back to my hotel room by like so many friends there. They were all like, you need to go to sleep. And so I was forced back to the hotel, and promptly crashed so hard. Oh my goodness. I don't think I've crashed harder for like years at this point. So from there, woke up in the morning, got breakfast, and then I went and showered. And so my appearance, I got dressed up in cosplay, and I was dressed up as Dewey. I was dressed up as myself. So I had costume and everything. I wonder if I can show, like, wonder if I can get a picture. I can get some of a picture. I can get some of a picture. Okay, so let's put this picture on screen. Ba-ba-ba. Okay. So get to the picture. There we go. And so this was my cosplay. Can sort of see. How cool is that? How cool is that? It's like it's me. It's like it's me. Yeah, no, so that's what. Got to touch that. Hi, Chisei. How are you doing? Hello, and welcome in. Just going through Offkai yapping. A lot of Offkai yapping. But yes, so this was the cosplay. I don't know how to pose, so ignore the hand. I'm jet lagged. I see you are playing Valorant right now, and you're playing Jet. Got it. I got you, friend. So, that's went in this cosplay. I made the pants. Like, I bought pants and then painted over them.
Did you remember to feed me your way?
Oh no. I didn't. I didn't remember. Don't worry, Book and Capybara will feed you later. It's okay. It's okay. They went off to other comfy places around the city and ate. They went around the city and ate. Sona, please have a good night. Thank you for being around. But yes, so that's why it was the cosplay. It was very, very, very fun to be able to wear. And to just be able to, like, have something so very close. to my actual model. By Sona, and Dewey fans are called dudes. But yeah, so then I was wearing it all. I had rainbow contacts in as well to be like the rainbow eyes. So that was very, very cool. Let's grab a couple more images. Okay, we'll take that. I'll take that. And then I'll take that one. Okay. Next batch of photos. And thank you, Faith. Thank you. I'm sorry I scared you with how tall I am. I'm not really that tall. But thank you. Okay. Oh. No. Oh no, it stopped the music. No. 1 second. Let me fix some things. I broke it. I broke it. I broke it. Don't at me. Don't at me. I broke it. Ah. Okay. Nothing like a little bit of scuff. Okay. Music back. And video. Okay. So this was me. So first day, Friday, I was dressed all in cosplay. And with that, I went in and got in line for being able to get in when it opens. And so we're already inside, and this is the second floor. And so the doors to get in are actually far down in little pixels that you cannot see, period. It is like all the way down right, and then down like another 100 or so feet. So very, very far away. So it was a huge line to be able to get in on the first day. And we're just gonna start pulling up some pictures. And so overall, the convention hall was sort of like you had a first floor, a -1 floor, and then a second floor, or 0, 1, and -1 for the international folks here. And so on the main floor was only registration. If you went to the sub 1 floor, there was the game rooms and like the like cut out standee daycare, which was really funny to have because I got to see a lot of friends there. But on the second floor, there was the main hall where there was the meet and greets, convention rooms, and there was the artist alley and the like industry and vendor area. So in the industry and vendor area, there was a lot of like different companies, and there was also a lot of different like cutouts as well up here. There were cutouts everywhere. So it makes me want to get one. That'd be cool. That'd be so cool. But this is like Rin Penrose, John VTuber himself. John VTuber himself. That's what I saw. That I was like, oh, take a picture of that. But after walking around for a little bit, I ran into a friend, Raya's Bread. I found her, and so her and some other people there were planning on going to go get lunch. So we all went and got lunch. This was me trying to like take a side picture as best as I can. You can see Dewey VT. And so with that, this was a udon place. Aragami udon. I got 22 on their list, which is just like fried beef and onions. Because I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't feeling the best after staying up for so long the previous day. I just wanted something simple. So got this. It tasted fantastic. Absolutely, absolutely amazing. And so went, ate, and then traveled back. And when I was going into the lower area, the daycare area, I found one of my friends, Sugi, or sugar-coated witch, Sugi-coated witch, and she was with some friends, namely Angel Steps. And so that's why I got to go say hi to Angel. Angel is super, super, super amazing and fantastic and just incredible. So went and talked with them. Down in these cutout daycare, we found Yomi. You know Yomi. You know Yomi. There's Yomi. There's Yomi. Right there. And so from there went was around with Angel and Sugi and others. And we decided to go to one of the after parties, which was Pixelated Nights. And so it was at this bar and grill. And so the thing was, unfortunately, so this was the line, but the line was taking so very long because they had to stop and full body search every single person who went in. And it's so sad because apparently they started the acts, and so the group, some of the people that they wanted to see had already gone up. So unfortunately we didn't get to go inside. We were like literally at the front, and it was so sad. But from there, we got out of line and went over to the Oshi bar, where this was sort of the line going back. Went back really far. Went back really far. And then went inside Oshi bar. It opened. This is one of the drinks that I had. Had strawberry and tahine rim with strawberry and tequila. And it's just like, oh, very simple. Very simple. And so, got a good drink. And then saw the concert. And so this is Isa Korva. Isa, who is super fantastic and super amazing, incredible artist. And then went on, and it was the one and only Cotton. Cotton, who's like nails this look. Very industrial, and I love it and so for it. But yeah, that's what Cotton and Isa had a duo song, and then Cotton sung for the rest of it. After that, went to a H or not H panel, which is the wholesome or horny panel. So that was very funny to go to after that. And then so day 2, and I was day 2 Saturday, and I was like, oh, starting to feel it. Definitely starting to feel it. And so here, let's grab some things. Oh, let's grab those. Okay. New picture batch. Okay. So after this H&H panel, and then we... Oh, still sending. Still sending. I was like, oh man, did I send that to someone by accident? Come on. There we go. So day 2, Saturday. I start the day with this, which is just like pain medication. It's like pain medication, vitamin C, and vitamins all down there. It was fully just like, this is how I'm trying to live, and then fish oil. It was like, I'm just trying to stay alive. I'm just trying to stay alive. And so I didn't post the full cosplay at all. But I would just post like, this is what I'm wearing today, and then you can actually see like the dice with food, right? Yes, I had it with food. I did have it with food. Did have it with food, Super Dead here. I can even prove it. I can even prove it, Super Dead, in your face. So, this was what I would have each morning. And you may be like, that's a lot of food. It is a lot of food. I also like would eat like 2 meals a day, and this would be one of them. And so this is all the vitamins like in the water. And so then I'd have it with potatoes, some sausages, and then eggs, and then I just have a couple of yogurts. That's why it's like fully well balanced, rounded, and a lot of vitamins because I needed to live. And these 2 like yellowish liquids were my ticket to living. But so from there, the cereal was the best thing. Yes, I try to have some cereal also. Not a lot, just a little bit. But so from hi Witty, hello Witty. Please enjoy the lurk. But from there, I went back just to walk around. And so the first thing that I saw was Rye had her standee, her cutout set up. And so this is Raya's bread, everyone. She's very adorable. And point. Everyone point at Rye. No, so that's what. Very, very, very cool to see her. But then it was starting to come up to one of the meet and greets that I had won for the Offkai raffles. And then I look in my bag, and you're supposed to have a ticket. I look in my bag. I don't have a ticket. I had left the ticket in my hotel room. And so I had to run back to my hotel room to grab the ticket. So I took the train over, the light rail over, got off at the wrong stop, ran over 15 minutes just to be able to get to the hotel. Ran in, grabbed the ticket, got back down, back on the light rail, back over. And so I was very much sweating. Very, very much sweating. But I got back in time, and I had like a couple of extra minutes. And so I was just trying to cool off and stay around where the meet and greets are. And so I went inside, and so this is the car like all the car wraps that they had there. So I had a lot of cool cars all wrapped. Just as I'm trying to cool off, cool down, like calm my heart rate. And then I went and saw a meet and greet with Max Verstappen. It was very cool to see Max. You can see Max right there. No, this is Kiri Kilovolt on YouTube streaming. And that's what she was so super fantastic. So super amazing. I made a meme. We talked a little bit. You can sort of see there's a little bit of warping around. That's because I removed myself from this image and put in me. But yes, so that's what Kiri was super fantastic and amazing. We just yapped for a minute and got a picture in, and that's what it was just so super nice, and she was really nice and awesome. Then I went up and started walking around, and I go back to the car area, and there I see Zen. And so I went and got in line to go to say hi to Zen. And so that's Zen smiling. Me taking the picture. As I walked up, Zen complimented the cosplay and asked me to do a spin to show it all off. And Zen's chat was super, super nice about it. I was actually expecting the chat to not be nice. But literally every single comment there was a compliment. It was like, oh, spin, show more. And I should have like stayed and chatted more, but I was having so much anxiety. I was having so much anxiety there. So maybe next time I see Zen, I'll wear this cosplay and maybe I'll be able to improve it a little bit more. But that's what Zen was super cool about it and super, super nice about it. And that's what, just being told to spin around by Zen, I was just like, why were you going to expect worse? Because it's the internet, super dick. Because it's the internet. I was expecting bad comments, but everyone was super nice about it. Then I went, walked around and took some more pictures. I need to figure out who this is. You weren't a potential creep this time. Okay, Barley, I see how it is. But I went and saw this cutout, and I was like, I just love that style. I just love this style. So very fluffy. I mean, it reminds me. Oh, it reminds me so much of like the comfiness of this outfit. Like, it was just, I was just like, oh my goodness, I love it. And so, yeah, that's why I was just like, I just have to take a picture with this cutout because I just loved it. I just loved the style so very much. And so, did that, and then I kept on walking around. Walked around for a little bit more, and then I went for the next meet and greet that I was going to, where it was with Tomoe Mari. And Tomoe was super, super cool about it. Tomoe and Kiri Kilovolt both are people who I'm trying to be able to take inspiration from for my shorts. So right now it's almost primarily the shorts are based on just like what happens in stream, and I want to start doing like some scripted shorts. And Tomoe and Kiri both do amazing scripted shorts. And so That's what Tomoe was super kind about it. Was very, very nice as well. And so that was just cool. That was just cool. I don't know how else to explain it. Uh so uh from there, uh one of the things, so I went around and found some friends stuff, and so one of the friends is if you all know a very certain someone. Yumiko, thank you for throwing love at me. Hello, hello. One of those friends though is Dia Fortuna. And so here, let me get over this. And so Dia has her standee there. And so I was just like, oh, I can do a fun joke with this. And so I'm like, here, Dia, you can take my jacket. And Dia didn't take my jacket. Can you believe it? That's a face that just doesn't care about the jacket. Can you believe that? Just utter disregard for the jacket. Look at how sad that jacket is. So, just can't believe it. Dia's very nice herself. Her standee, complete disregard for the jacket. But no, so that was a good joke. That was a good joke. That was a very, very good joke. And so I took a lot of B-roll, and I'm going to be trying to drop to your own jacket for them. I don't know what you're talking about. Dia's standee didn't pick up my jacket. Don't know what you're talking about. Yeah. Oh, Zen, Z-E-N. Oh, yeah, no, that's what, would never, his chat is, do you mean? I don't, what do you mean, Faith? But, so I went, Skylar, thank you for the follow. Hello and welcome into the cafe. Thank you so very much for the follow. I do greatly appreciate it. We are here yapping about Offkai. You're so adorable. I can't. Hi, Skylar. Hi and welcome in. Thank you for the hugs. I do greatly appreciate it. Oh my goodness. He would never let his chat be mean to you. Yeah, no. Zen's chat is only mean to them, but no, I was still so very concerned. I was still so very concerned. But thank you, Skylar. And thank you for the follow. I do greatly appreciate it. And so, from there, I went around and saw a couple more people. Oh, and I didn't edit the last day at all. Like, the last day needs a lot of work on the photos. So, I'll just show you the rest of the second day. So, went around, saw some more cutouts. And so I saw this one. I love the design, and the design is by Nami Shiron, who was actually one of the people we were looking at to be able to do Dewey. And this was one of their designs. And I love it so very much. And I went and followed this person like yesterday. I need to try to remember what their username is because they were super sweet, super sweet, and that's what the fit is. Just the fit is so fantastic. Everything about it. Nami did an amazing job with it. And that's why it's like you have the little hat with the ears poking through. You have the little like lanterns that are little bears. Have bear imagery in the rope. Little maple leaf. Got maple leaf down the side. More of the little bears. It's just like perfect. Incredible. No notes. 0 notes, except maybe it would be cool to have like a tattoo. But besides that, absolutely no notes. No changes, just like additions. Because oh, it's a great model. So saw that and then met a new friend. Are you guys ready for this? Are you guys ready for this? Ba-da-da-da-da-da. It's a capybara VTuber. And it was just like, oh my goodness, it's a capybara. So that's what I don't know how to, because I'm way too nervous. But their name is Mikan, Mikan. This is their Twitter. So that's what they were having a panel, if you can't tell. But yeah, this is Mikan. Where oh yeah, that's right, she retweeted my post. But yeah, that's what found a capybara friend. It was so very cool. But we need to have their link somewhere. But yeah, that's why it's just Mikan VT, and that's what I was just like, oh my goodness. So I need to try to like, cold email. I need to like cold email Mikan, because like, I mean, like, you see the follow messages, right? You see those, you see everything. It's just like, it would be awesome to be able to invite them on and just like do a collab or something. I don't know. But it was really cool to see them. So hung around a little bit more. And then I went back to change for an after party. So there was the Black Market Maids Cafe. And I was like, okay, well, I'm going to dress up for this. You wouldn't happen to believe, but if you all remember, for my birthday stream earlier this year, I said that if we got to 600, I would wear a cat or wolf boy butler suit. If you remember that. And so my mom bought it for me. And this was it. I have the ears. And then the fit. And then the fit. There's the fit. Insert bark emotes here. But yes. No maid outfit. No, Barley. Stop with the memes with the maid outfit. You'd have to pay me a lot to wear a maid outfit. But so I went to the party, and like 20, 30 minutes in, uh, the hotel staff came down and shut the party down. So like 20, 30 minutes in, everyone out, out, out. And so we all like start shuffling out, and I had friends who were there running it, and I was just like, can I stay around? And they were like, no, it's probably just better for you to go out. So I went down, went to a nearby hotel bar, and just hung out there with some friends. And then I get a text back of, hey, come back up, come back up. And so I was like, I'll be right over. And so I just spend the rest of the night hanging out, drinking a little bit and having some sandwiches and cold taco meat. Doesn't that sound amazing? Cold taco meat? Positively filling. Why cold? It was in the fridge. It was in the fridge. It was like 5 pounds of taco meat. Just all in the fridge. All cooked. All cooked. But it was just like, hey, you want 5 pounds of cooked cold taco meat? Oh my goodness. It was funny. The sandwiches were great. The alcohol was also great. But cold taco meat, I wasn't there for, gonna be honest. But yeah, so for the last day, I stayed in bed for a long time. And so I went over, I remembered my ticket this time, and I went and saw Kuro. And I got to take pictures with Kuro. I talked about my cosplay a little bit. Kuro called me very talented. And so that felt really, really good. And then I went around to a couple other meet and greets. I would try to find the meet and greets where there wasn't like anyone in line at the moment, because when I do my meet and greets, I've only done one solo so far, but doing a solo meet and greet and not having anyone come up like just feels, it doesn't feel good. It just doesn't feel good. And so I would just try to find the ones where there's like no one there, or the one of the booth operators are talking to them, because it's like, oh, perfect, I'm just going to slide right in. I'm just going to ask them how their day is, tell them that they look at their model, like talk about their model a little bit, because everyone who does a meet and greet deserves some sort of interaction there. And I know how it is to not have that reaction. So I went over to a couple of them and just made that sort of my goal for the day, because I wasn't really doing too much else. But went to that, went to... Oh, we're having an ad. So I'll just answer some questions while the ad's going. And so, were the sandwiches cold? Yes. Yes, the sandwiches were cold. I like cold sandwiches. Yep, ads. Sad. Excuse me. Yawn. Oh man. But no, that's why it was really fantastic to just be around. And like just see so many different people. Just great. Ren, thank you so very much for the follow. Hello, hello, and welcome in. Welcome into the coffee shop. I don't know if you're getting caught by ads right now. I hope not. Thank you so very much for the follow. Oh my goodness. I need to drink some water. Yes, how is everyone else doing? Is everyone else doing okay? I hope. I hope everyone else is doing well. Let's just type out a little thank you. If I can't do it. Oh, Yanni, thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Thank you so very much. I do greatly appreciate the follows. But yes. And then, but again, Dewey, if I hear you say you're ugly one more time, I will not be shy. I will make you think you are handsome. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I'm not really that attractive. Not really attractive at all, but you know, I try to look good for it. I try to look good. I try. Playing Yakuza like a dragon, got hit by a K-truck as soon as the fight ended. We almost isekai. Almost ended up in a different world. I woke up as a dragon. I am triggered. What do you mean? Sir, you looked fancy. I don't look too good. Okay, I'm done. I'm screaming my pillow. No! Hi, Ren. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Welcome into the coffee store. Sunny, thank you for throwing love at me. But yeah, so, fantastically handsome. Thank you, Sunny. Thank you, Sunny. Hope you're having a good one. I hope you're having a good one too, Ren. Thank you so very much for the follow. I do greatly, 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 greatly appreciate it. And welcome in. Welcome, welcome, welcome in. But yeah, so for the rest of day 3, I went to a couple of the meet and greets where there wasn't a line. And just tried to say hi and talk to them. And then Rai, again, Rai is bread fame. She was having a meet and greet. And so I went over to Rai's meet and greet. We took a lot of very, very cute photos, but I can't show anyone. So I can only show like my mom and dad and friends and just be like, this is Rai and myself. We were both dressed as our models. And so it just looked great. It just looked really great. And so then I walked around, saw there was a one of the people who were doing the H&H panel, they were having a meet and greet, and they didn't have anyone in line. Hi, Mary. Hello, hello. Hi, welcome in. How are you doing? But, yeah, so it was one of the people who were doing the H&H panel, and they were doing a meet and greet. And so I went and said hi to them. They were really, really kind. But their name was Kagami Furi. They were really sweet. Went and said hi to them. And then I went and said hi to Mia Sova. Mia was there. We got a picture and we walked around a little bit. Mia is so super fantastic and so super kind and warm. You have to trust me. Chat, you have to trust me. Like dudes. She is incredible and was just so super kind with everything there. So that's Mia Sofa. So super kind and warm-hearted. but walked around with her, and then went and saw Doobie 3D. Was able to just see Doobie. Wasn't able to meet Doobie. So that's what that was really cool to just be able to see. And then from there, I walked out of the vendor hall into the main hall. And I was just sort of loitering around, just like walking around, seeing different things. And I see on the ground, there was a guy where it was, let me draw your VTuber poorly. Meet yourself. No, Doobie, not Dewey. Doobie. Doobie 3D. Used to be Amelia Watson. But yes, I was loitering around. I saw the person sitting on the ground that just had a sign where it was, let me draw your VTuber poorly. I was Crowan drawing people. Yes, yes. Yes, and so I was like, well, would you want to draw mine? And I hand a card. And when it was let me draw your VTuber poorly, they actually like spent time, looked at my like card and like was drawing it really, really nicely. I don't know what they're talking about drawing poorly. Like, they deserve to be like smacked on the head a little bit because their drawings were great. But they were drawing it, and this entire time I knew Yomi was present at the convention, but I hadn't seen Yomi at all, if you all know Yomi Quinley. And so I was looking around, just like waiting around, looking at Crowan drawing Dewey. And I was just like, oh man, you're drawing it really well. And then look around, look down, and then out of my left ear, I hear Yomi's laugh. And I like down and I head whip. I go like I hear you. Hi Yapper, welcome in. And so like Crowan is drawing my model really well and taking their time with it, and I'm sitting there like, I just heard Yomi's laugh over there. I recognized the group where I heard the laugh, and I was like, I don't want to have to like run out. But if I see that group start moving, I'm going to need to apologize and run because I had been looking for Yomi the entire time. And so thankfully Crowan was just finishing up ahead of me. I was just like, thank you so very much. I appreciate it. And I appreciate you. And then I rush right over to the group, and it was 3 people talking. And then one person on the right was talking to 2 others. And the person on the right is Yomi's voice. And I was just like, I looked at their badge, and I looked at her badge. It was just like, it's Yomi. Yomi, it's Yomi. And that was internal dialogue, by the way. External dialogue was, and so Yomi looks over at me and was like, oh, can I help you? I was just like, oh no, you're fine. Finish up with these 2. So they finish up talking, and then I just go like, hi Yomi, I'm Dewey. And then Yomi goes like, oh my goodness, and then hugs me, and I nearly cried. I nearly wept. I nearly wept. And it just, yeah, Yomi and I had an amazing discussion, and we were walking around and talking, and Yomi afforded a lot of time for me with it. And so one of those things, what I was looking for Yomi the entire time for was that I had a proof of the Rubik's Cube patch that I wore on the cosplay. So there was a proof, like a prototype for it. And I brought that proof because I wanted to give that to Yomi, just like because of how much Yomi has helped me. And so I like, Yomi gets pulled aside for a quick moment, and so as we're walking, and I'm just like, okay, I can get it out. And so I get out the Rubik's Cube and I explain all of what it is, and then Yomi hugs me again. And so if you go into Yomi's server and look at the loot, someone asked what the Rubik's Cube in the loot is for, and Yomi said, quote unquote, someone's like, their favorite thing was the Rubik's Cube. And Yomi says, so the Rubik's Cube is very special. This lovely being Dewey has that as their icon. They made patches of their icon, but this is a demo / concept one, basically the prototype. I had them sign it too. It was so honored. And that's what Yomi said, that they are saving that patch no matter what, and that it meant more than I may think. And I gonna cry. Gonna cry. But it's okay. It's okay. And so that's what that was. That was that. When, and so that, like, that was one of the, like, caps to the convention. I sort of ended with that, which couldn't have been a better, like, last thing. From there, I went around. I went by the Kawa booth that was hosting a lot of the meet and greets, and Yomi was like, oh, you should ask, there's more than just what they're selling for me. And I was like, okay, perfect. So after we finished talking with Yomi, I go over to the Kawa booth and I'm like, give me one of everything Yomi. And there's like, oh, there's even stuff off of the menus. Do you want those too? I was like, yes. And so I got one of everything Yomi that they sold and that they still had. So I was very happy about that. So very happy. I now have a Yomi raised mouse pad. I don't think I could use that one, but man, is it fun to have. It is so fun to have just all of that, and Yomi is just incredible and so very awesome. And we had a very good time because Yomi took time out of her day just to be able to sit and yap with me. Also offered to introduce me to some people, but the people were busy. But you generally don't offer to introduce someone to other people unless you, like, trust that person. And again, it's just awesome. It's just awesome. And so got that bag of stuff. Was like, I just took some more B-roll walking around the convention. And went from there. I'm trying to remember what I can mention, because there were some other people that I hung out with, but I don't think I can mention them. So that's why I went from there, went back to my hotel room, like dropped everything off, and was just like, okay, I'm just gonna go rest. Because oh wait, actually, went and got some coffee with Barry, got some coffee and food with Barry after. So that's what Barry and I talked. And then after that, I went back to my hotel room and just rested for a little bit. And then Sugi reached out. It was like, oh, do you want to do anything? I was like, do you guys want to get Froyo? And so we went and got Froyo. And I can share that picture. Went and got Froyo. Oh, wait, so before I went and crashed at the hotel room, before I crashed at the hotel room, before I crashed at the hotel room, as I was getting out to go to the hotel room, I was like, I saw someone walking and they had a cute capybara like little keychain. And I was like, oh my goodness, could I take a picture of that? And they're like, oh yeah, they're a little dirty and scuffed. And so I was just like, oh, that's completely okay. Just wanted to take a picture of it. And then I started walking away and they were like, oh, hey, are you VTuber? I was like, oh yeah. And I saw them holding this thing down here. And it was Standee. And I was just like, huh. Yeah, I am a VTuber. They're like, I'm a VTuber. And so Nyabi Nya, that was Nyabi. And so went and talked to her. We were both staying at relatively close locations, and so we were just yapping on our way back. And so that was really, really cool of being able to meet her. And then so rested at the hotel and went with Sugi and got Froyo. And so this is me over here. You can see I'm dressed in normal clothes now. We got Sugi, and then we got Gloopy. And so car outside. And so that's what we all got Froyo. You can sort of see the time. It was late. And so my Froyo was chocolate and spicy watermelon. And because I tried their strawberry, and their strawberry actually wasn't strawberry enough for me. So I went with the spicy watermelon, which was just like better. Also, hi King Knight. Hi King Knight. I'm sorry, didn't say hi. And so that's what had spicy watermelon. That went better with the chocolate. Never had spicy watermelon. Is it good? It's good. It's good on its own. What is Froyo? Frozen yogurt. But I had it with, as you can see, mine was cookie dough in brownie chunks. You can see I was at the point where I just didn't care anymore. And so that's what Sugi's with a ton of boba pearls. And then you can see Gloopy's over here. Just like Gloopy's looks actually healthier than both Sugi and my own. But yeah, that's it. And that was the official cap off. That was the rest of Sunday, and I rested more. And then on Monday, I went and just went and rested. My flight was at 5 in the afternoon, and so I was just like, okay, well, I'm just going to rest, get up late, ask for a late checkout from the hotel. So I went and did that, and just rested the morning, got breakfast, rested some more, went over to the airport. I was there too early to check in my bag, because even though I could check out at noon, my bag couldn't be checked in until 1. So I had to wait around for like 35 minutes. Oh, Yapper, enjoy the lurk. Can't wait for you to be back. But so I wait around for like 35 minutes just doing things, and then check in my bag, and I go and relax at the club that was there. And I made a very dumb joke. I made a very, very dumb joke because they had a honeydew and cantaloupe water, and I was like, oh my goodness, they named a water after me. And it's honeydewy VT and cantaloupe water. Isn't that wild that they would name a water after me? Crazy. Crazy. Wild. Extraordinary, even. So I'm in there. I wait around for the flight. And so go to the gate. Waiting around, they let Group A go. And then I'm in Group B. They let half of Group B go in. And then we're waiting out there. And then we're waiting for like a couple minutes. And then we're waiting for a couple minutes more. And then they go on the intercom. Someone broke an armrest while boarding. And they had to replace the armrest before they could let anyone else, before they could take off. And so they're like, well, you guys can just stand around and wait until the armrest is repaired. And so we're there for like 45 minutes waiting for the armrest to get repaired. And so the flight's delayed, and but the flight goes smoothly. I land back, go and grab my car. How does one do that? I don't know. Someone broke it, and it's just like, how do you break the armrest? Like, I can only think of like they dropped their bag on it, like they missed the overhead baggage. It just dropped it. Because I don't know how else. I just don't know how you break an armrest. But yes. With that, that was landed at, what was it? 12:10 this morning. Went to sleep, went to work. So can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Anyways, it is enjoyable seeing you impressed in the recount of your Offkai experience. Yeah, I can recount almost all of it, but thank you, King Knight. Because everyone who was waiting outside was left restless. Hi, Ronan. Welcome back. It's great to have you here. Immersed, not impressed. You immersed in the recount. Ah. Thank you. Yeah. I like being able to go through memories. And water. But yeah, and so that's what went to work, and here we are. It was wild, it was exciting, it was a lot. And so I am very glad to just rest a little bit. I need it. Hello, Dewey. It was my best work, but it was all I can do on the fly. Get it? Because I was flying. But yes. So, we're back here. And we gonna play some games. But yeah, actually, do you guys have any questions or anything on Offkai? I tried to recount it to the best of my ability. There's some things that I missed, and so I had to backtrack a little bit, but I tried my best. Hopefully it was good. Okay, I'm going to get things ready for gameplay. Just gonna get it ready. Just gonna get it ready. Just gonna get it ready, and I hope everything works on first try. Yeah, so any questions or anything for Offkai? It's very interesting. Someday I will. Someday I believe. Well, if there are no questions for what happened at Offkai, we can get started with going on to Accretion. So let's change the title really quickly. Accretion. Accretion. There we go. Okay. Next time I will not try to let my anxiety get to me. Faith, did you see on any of the desk where they left all their cards or anything? I did leave my business cards there. If you were able to get any of them. I'll try to sign them next time. I'll pre-sign them and leave them around. Yeah, if there's no questions, then I'll be right back. Okay? Be right back. What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing over there? Huh? What are you doing? Huh? Hmm? Hmm? Sunny, Ronan, Super Dead, Mara, King Knight. What were you guys doing? What were you doing? Okay, so yes, we have Accretion. So this is a little basic game. Just something that we're gonna like just play for a little bit. But it's all about gravity and wait, why is it transparent? I know why it's transparent. It's the same color. It's the same color as my background. It's the same color as my background. Oh no, does okay. Okay, that works. That works. Ah, my goodness. I was like, oh no, what do I do now? What are you doing? Must be a way to promote your new water. Exactly. Exactly. And hi, Cinder. Welcome in. Welcome in. I made some art when I was on the planet, but I forgot to post it in DC. It's there now. You can look at it when you want. I thought the instructions were clear. Oh my goodness. All of you are crazy. All of you are crazy. So let's see fan art for Dewey. Oh, more Dewey fan art. Thank you. Hi, Yanni. Trying to survive your front play exam? Français, examination? Oui? Examination de français? Oui? Est-ce que tu parles français? Doing my best. But, yes, so. Playing Accretion. And we're gonna just see how this is. In the scene, press the left mouse button to move to the desired position. Mouse advance. If you're using the mouse, the farther the pointer from yourself, the faster the movement. So you can sort of see, move around, and then we can absorb other celestial bodies. Every celestial... Oh. Oh no. Oh no, my phone died. Da-da. Oh no. My phone died. Oh dear. Hey, we're here for Scuff. We're here for Scuff. Are you guys here for some Scuff? Right? Right? It's okay. I got an idea. I got an idea. It's okay. I got this. I got this. One second. Let me... Scuff. Scuff everywhere. Okay. It's okay. I'm still here. 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 You guys still with me? I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Can you believe it? It's me. It's me. I'm here. I'm here. I've been here the whole time. Okay, let me get over here. It's me. Hi. Hi, everyone. How are you all doing? Don't worry, I came prepared. I came prepared. Always prepared. Always prepared. Anyways, back to it. No arson, dudes. No arson. Don't do arson. Arson's bad. Arson's bad. Arson's bad. We can't do that. We now PNG. There we go. There we go. Oh my goodness. Anyways, every celestial body is marked with mass and gravitational circle. When two celestial bodies enter each other's mass sphere, they will absorb the mass of each other. The rate of mass loss is related to the difference in mass between them. The greater the mass difference, the faster the smaller celestial body loses mass. However, for solidified celestial bodies, starting from planets, if the mass of the larger celestial body is less than 100 times that of the smaller one, the smaller body will lose at most 2% of its mass per second. Therefore, approaching and absorbing smaller mass targets, while avoiding those with mass exceeding your own, is a core rule of the game. Celestial bodies with mass exceeding your current mass will be highlighted in bright red. So, mass plunder. You can plunder mass. A transfer of mass is represented by blue particles. So, I can move over. I can just start absorbing them. And then it's all me. Oh. No. No. No, don't take me. Don't take me. You can't take me alive, Copper. Can't take me alive. Can't take me alive, Copper. You'll never take me alive. Gonna absorb this guy though. Num 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 num. Num 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 num. This Pianju. Pianjui? Pianjui? Nah, I don't like that. Now you have become a planet. Compared to gas clouds, planets have solidified mass form. At this stage, if you come into contact with the main body of another planet, a collision will occur. And then we have planet abilities. After becoming a planet, we gain a new ability, entering a higher dimensional space. In a higher dimensional space, only your magnetic field and gravitational circle are projected into the three-dimensional universe. So you don't have to worry about collisions with other celestial bodies. You can see that this gets complicated really quickly. So we're just going to start absorbing. Get over here. Get over here. This. So we're just gonna keep on absorbing. Gotta keep on absorbing. Okay, well, that guy's scary. That guy's scary. That guy's scary. But you all are mine. Mine. But yeah. Now we're just here and yapping. Now we're just here and yapping. Having a little bit of fun. But yeah, so you all saw how Offkai was for me. Is anyone here planning on going to any conventions this year? I'm just wondering because I was thinking I was going to go to TwitchCon, but I'm not entirely certain I'm going to go to TwitchCon. I'm sort of like, I don't know. You know? Oh no. Oh no, that guy just absorbed a ton. Oh, I guess I shouldn't collapse into them because I'll just get absorbed also. No. I'm just a small fish. Just a small fish over here. Planets.io, pretty much Planets.io. We're just having fun with it and yapping. We're just having fun with it and yapping. Got no vacation time, sad. It's okay, Super Dead. Perhaps soon, perhaps soon. Yeah, my friend really wants me to go with him to Dragon Con. I don't think I'll be able to. I've heard that Dragon Con's supposed to be really good. I've heard that it's supposed to be really, really good. But yes, that's what I really want to go to more cons. I think the next one I may try to go to is San Japan. But we'll see. I have not decided yet. So this is what I want to do. I want to just stand next to them. Let's sort of just absorb slowly. Not like run into them. So I'll just keep on slowly gaining mass from them. Never been to any cons, so I like to plan to go sometime soon if time and funding allow. Yes. No, that's what I really want to I really want to go to some more conventions. Very, very much so. Oh my goodness. Get away from me. Get away from me. Evil. Evil. So that guy activated the special ability that I completely forget how to do. There's the extra dimensional plane. The only place going, I'm focusing. The only place going to Six Flags Hurricane Harbor. Oh, that still sounds like a lot of fun. Evil, evil. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. I just munched them. Scary what is still after me though. He has it was X. So it's X on a controller. I have no idea what it is on not a controller. Come on, let me absorb more. Let me absorb more. Ah, run away. Run away. Oh, Yapper gambling. Yapper doing the gamba. Yeah, that's why it was X on the controller. No idea what it is. Oh, that's a new power. Oh my goodness. Get over here, please. Get over here, please. Just gonna munch. Just gonna munch. Just gonna munch. Oh, Yapper, just to know, it's every 60 seconds that you can do it. Oh, Faith is 20. Z, Fire, X, Neutrino. Blast. Arrow keys move. No, that's still controller, I'm pretty sure. Maybe, because Z doesn't work. I have now become a star. Stars can use gravity, compress one key or A button. Okay. Now I absorb a lot. So this allows me to absorb them. Ah, 2 is how you enter it. Two is how you enter it. That's what the website says. Well, it's okay, I figured it out. I figured it out. Stars appeared near you. Stars can release gravitational forces, pulling celestial bodies within a certain range around them. To move along with them, this is extremely dangerous as celestial bodies orbiting stars are prone to collisions. The mass of celestial bodies that can be pulled in must be less than 20% of the star's mass. Okay, interesting. I do like how there's... Well, it's very simple with this, basically planets.io. It's still interesting just how much there is. Also, I just like how you can see space-time just flexing with gravity. Ah, it shall be absorbed. And so now I can use this thing to bat them both. And then I just absorb. And then I just absorb them. You're mine, you're all mine. Mwahaha. Oh my goodness, what's happening over here? Hey guys. Hey guys, what you doing? What you doing? What you all doing? Stop. Just stop. 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 Please. Why are they all chasing me? Oh my goodness. One just got a ton. It's PlanetCon. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. We're PlanetCon. We're just running around being a planet. Please just let me absorb you, please. I need to become a star again. I need to become a star again, please. Please just let me star. Let me star. Let me star. Let me star. Yay, I have now starred. Give me all your what is. Did I just run into my own like thing spinning around me? I think I did. Well, we're back to it. We back. We so back. We so back. Get back. Get back. Gonna just absorb all of this. I don't know why I'm absorbing all this. I don't know what's happening here. But I'm winning. I'm winning. I'm winning. I don't know what is going on there. Let's absorb. Absorb. So I have no idea what's happening there. I have absolutely no idea what's happening there. We're back to being small. We're back. Back to small. It's okay to be small. It's okay. It's always okay to be small. Please just all your mess and give it to me. Music? Music? My own music. If you guys like the music, here, please go check out Wish Tales. Wish Tales is absolutely fantastic. Oh no. Oh, so when I get hit by a planet, I just like start spurting out mass. Okay, interesting. 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 Oh, Wish Tales made it? Yeah, Wish Tales made all of the music here. Oh. Shout out to those two, just like, I don't know what they're doing. But I'm just going to munch. I'm just gonna munch so much right here. He did. He did indeed. This is Wish singing right now. Yeah, Wish is absolutely fantastic. Still don't understand because, like, I lose all of my mass going back down to a planet. Just like, will this guy just lose all of his mass now? I'm just gonna munch on all the mass. Do I just sit here and munch? It is. I never heard it out, but I have my headphones in for the first time. Yeah. Yeah, that's what he's done a lot. He's done a lot for me. So very much a lot. Oh, you could see how much the crack is giving away there. Okay, I see. I see what's happening. Let me absorb. Let me absorb. Let me absorb. Get away. Get away from me. Get away, please. As I munch. As I munch. Is it weird that I don't wear headphones when I listen to streamers or ASMR? No, not at all. As long as you're being respectful to others, that's the important part. That's so very much the important part. Just munch. Munch, though. Munch. Yeah, I think we're gonna see how long we can go. We may swap to a different game. We may swap to a different game after this. As I munch away. As I munch away. Oh, Lucia, thank you so very much for the follow. Hi and welcome in. Hello, Anya. That's all I know in Korean, but I can recognize Hangul when I see it. Anyon. Yes, hi Lucia. Thank you so very much and welcome to the cafe. I hope you are having a fantastic time zone, no matter where you are. I'm just playing some silly games right now, just having some fun. But I hope you are having a very pleasant time zone. We have whatever's going on here. Whatever's going on here. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. This is not good. This is really not good. I have 2 cracks. I have 2 cracks. What game is this? This is Accretion. And I'm currently losing a lot right now. Can I grab you? Please run into the big star. Please. Please run in to the big star. Oh, that's hitting them. That's hitting them. What do you mean that is not hitting? Oh, goodness. Yes, that's what it's called, Accretion. It's a little bit of a silly game. Don't know if we'll be playing this one for much longer. We may swap games. But wanted to try it out. Normally I'm not in PNG, but my phone died for tracking, so unfortunately this is how we live right now. Sometimes it's like that, you know? But you live, and it's okay. It's okay. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Run into your own planet. Run into your own planet, please. 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 I'm just gonna see what I can munch off of these 2. My cosplay had a huge cloak. You wore a cosplay, Faith? Ah, I would have loved to see it. It's okay though. It's okay. It seems like this is going to be dangerous. Let's try it. As I munch everything. I was cosplaying Ike Evelyn. I need to see a picture. Because I wonder if I saw you. Okay, let's see. Ike? Oh, okay. I don't think I saw you. Or at least I didn't really see. Didn't really see you. But that's okay. Oh, I'll be so very excited if we end up at the same convention at some point in the future. It'll be so very, very much exciting. Munch. Munch. Munch, everyone. Oh no. Oh no. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh goodness. Wait, so I'm gonna lose everything again. Why am I losing so much? Fight me, coward. Fight me. Fight me, coward. Fight me. Gonna run into you. Fight me. You're gonna lose more than I will. You're gonna lose more than I will. I got a lot less to lose. Ah, aha! I win? I win somehow? I'll take the win? Had nothing to lose. So mad at myself because someone bumped into me and I have a big chocolate stain on my scarf. Now I have to get it out. Oh no! Please do look up. There's definitely a lot of ways to be able to get rid of chocolate stains. I do hope one of those works and that you're able to get it all off. As I just try to munch. I just try to munch. Hello, I am here to munch. I am here to munch. Just gonna munch all. I just absorb everything. Taking everything with me. Taking the house. Taking the house, I'm taking the cars. Taking everything. Mwahaha. 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 Me, I'm the big star around here now. It was me. Oh dear. Oh goodness. It's faded now, but it's always. So I will put some hydrogen peroxide because it surprisingly works. Oh, nice. Very, very nice. Very, very nice, Faith. It was me. It was me. All along, all along, all along. As I just absorb all of the star. I just absorb it all. Oh my goodness, that one's 80. Oh my goodness, that one's 80. Oh my goodness, that one's 80. Everything's just going everywhere. Oh my goodness, just everything. I'm trying to see if I can like both absorb some from this larger one. While trying to not lose too much here. Okay, okay, wait. It was me, Barry. Okay, let's see what I can do with this. Okay. Oh, that hit me. Oh, that hit me. Oh, I just stay here in the jet stream. Stay right here in the jet stream. Yes, I lose everything. I lose everything. Lost everything. I'm 158 though in the one. Oh my goodness. Now. Okay, that one was a little bit silly. Okay. Okay, I oh my goodness. Okay, so I think I'm gonna swap games from there. So I will be right back.
Crazy. I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room with rats. And rats make me crazy.
I was muted. I was muted. I was muted. We're not gonna talk about that, right? We're not gonna talk about all the stuff that's right here. We're not gonna talk about all the stuff that's right here. Mara, cut all this. Mara, cut all this. Oh my goodness. Anyways. New game. My name is Dewey. Difficulty, Death Wish. Well, how about we do normal? Oh my goodness, this one's so loud.
In ancient chronicles covered with the dust of oblivion, 5 kings are mentioned, each of whom reigned for no more than 444 days. This was the exact amount of time needed for each contender to complete the path to coronation, a peculiar tradition rooted in the sacred texts. One by one they ascended the throne, and one by one they fell. This period became known as the succession of changing kings. A once prosperous kingdom had withered into a decaying fiefdom. Fields that had yielded bountiful harvests were now overgrown with weeds. Trade caravans had all but vanished, and the finest of people had abandoned their homeland in search of a better future. Few dared to hope that you, the last of an ancient dynasty, would succeed in breaking this vicious cycle. The wise patriarch went to the throne of light to pray for you. Before leaving, the patriarch vowed to return in 444 days to preside over your coronation. Until then, you will remain a dauphin, a mere shadow of a future king. As you ascended the throne, the sky above the castle was gray and gloomy. Doubt swirled around you, denser than the clouds overhead. Yet somewhere in your mind, a thought flickered. Your fate has not yet been sealed. Time loomed over you like an unrelenting weight, but one chance remained. The only chance to prove that you were more than just another failure on the throne, to show that you were the one who could restore the light and glory of the kingdom. Break the succession of changing kings at any cost. Survive to be crowned king.
Okay, there was that. And Barry, thank you so much for reminding me.
Cloaked in dim light, with the flickering glow of the fireplace casting long shadows on the walls.
Thank you so very much for reminding me. I had almost forgotten. I guess I am cute. Thank you so much for reminding me. You reminded me that I'm cute. Thank you, Barry. Thank you, Barry. Do appreciate you. Ah. 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 It's all scuff. It's all scuff. Everyone look away. It's all scuff today. Oh my goodness. Everything broke. Stop breaking. Stop breaking. Please. Okay, let's see. There we go. It's still... Anyways, the hall was cloaked in dim light, with the flickering glow of the fireplace casting long shadows on the walls, blending to the surroundings in an air of mystery. You stood by in a massive window, gazing out at the distant hills. Your thoughts drifted between past and future, fears and hopes intertwining. Faint footsteps echoed in the corridor. The heavy door opened soundlessly, and Adrian Laharwe entered the room. Of course, you heard of him. His gray hair and bushy mustache gave him the appearance of a sage from old legends. The steward paused at the threshold, regarding you with a look of respect tinged with subtle sorrow. Your Grace, he began softly, his voice smooth and warm like velvet, spreading through the room. Allow me to offer my congratulations on your ascension to the throne. I am Adrian de Holloway, your steward and henceforth loyal servant. I am here to assist you in this trying hour. I'm ready. A faint, barely perceptible smile flickered across Adrian's lips as he gestured towards the table where a map of the kingdom lay spread out. Let us start with the fundamentals, he began. Here's the map. Here on this map are all the lands of our kingdom, every region, every village, every forest, and every river. This is your kingdom, and you must know it as well as the back of your hand. Adrian's long and graceful fingers glided over the map, bringing its features to life with each motion. Your rule is not just over the land, but over its people, he continued, his tone taking on a sterner edge. Every soul, from the humblest peasant to the mightiest noble, looks to you for justice and wisdom. But understand this, justice is a concept that varies from one person to the next, and sometimes wisdom demands actions that seem to defy justice. Equally vital is maintaining a respectable level of the kingdom's defense. The lower it falls, the more pirates, bandits, and unscrupulous neighbors will see to exploit it. A weakened healthcare invites epidemics and disease. Threats no fortress walls, no matter how strong, can keep at bay. You listened intently, your expression growing grave as the weight of your duties began to settle upon you. Justice and wisdom. You had never been prepared to bear such responsibilities as a ruler? Adrian noticed your unease and, with a gentler tone, offered reassurance. Do not worry, your majesty. I am here to assist you. We shall take small steps each day. Choose one or two tasks I have marked on the map and act according to where your heart and reason guide you. Seems clear enough. Okay. The steward led you through the narrow corridors of the castle, past ancient tapestries and stone arches. You stopped before a massive door adorned with intricate carvings. Adrian produced a key that he always carried and opened it. He guided you to a large writing desk made of dark wood where neatly arranged project cards were laid out. Here is a list of potential projects for construction and people you may consider hiring, sire, he explained, gesturing towards the scrolls. Oddly enough, despite the succession of changing kings, the castle's vaults still hold a decent stockpile of gold. There is also a fair amount of stone, timber, and ore in the storerooms, but your time is limited, and these resources must be spent wisely. Use your royal initiative prudently. It is your most critical resource. He paused, allowing you to absorb the gravity of his words. You must decide whether to repair the heavily worn fortress walls or to strengthen the royal guard. Perhaps it's best to provide work for the commoners so that they don't idle about aimlessly. Do you enjoy good health? Adrian's gaze shifted to you with a hint of concern. Because there are no physicians left in the castle. The last city doctor departed for Thorn a week ago, right after your predecessor's funeral. Adrian sighed, his tone lowering and becoming more serious. I bring this up because King Radwin, whom the people mockingly called Radwin Forgive Me Please, humiliated the commoners to such an extent that they hung him in the town square, and King Gilbert the Glutton fared no better. His unbridled appetite led to his demise. He died at the dining table. It was rumored he was poisoned, though no proof was ever found. Adrian's gaze swept over the study. Every decision you make will shape the future of this kingdom, sire, and affect how your subjects perceive you. Should the favor of any of the four influential factions, the commoners, the army, the aristocrats, or the church, fall to critical levels, the consequences will be dire. As of today, you likely have no idea who supports or opposes you. Hiring an informant would be a wise first step. I'll think about it. Adrian led you further through the corridors, eventually arriving at the throne hall, a modest room with walls adorned by banners and a single throne standing against the stone wall. Sire, this is the throne hall. Adrian began, gesturing towards the throne. Here is where you will make swift decisions, pass judgment, and hear reports. He fixed you with a serious look, emphasizing the gravity of his next words. Before you end your day, remember to visit me here in the throne hall, Adrian continued. News often arrives by the end of the day, along with urgent matters requiring your judgment. It is crucial to keeping your finger on the kingdom's pulse. You nodded, understanding the significance of this ritual. Adrian took the cue to proceed. Once you attend to the matters in the throne hall, you may retire for the night, and the next day will begin. It is vital to hold out for 444 days, as many forces will try to thwart you. Those uninterested in the kingdom's prosperity, those seeking their own gain, external enemies, and internal conspirators. Adrian paused, giving you time to absorb his words, and then added with a quiet conviction, and don't dismiss the curse of ill fortune. Even if you don't believe in destiny, stay vigilant, sire, and may Lumen's light guide you. Let's get started. No one heard that frog. No one heard that frog. Anyways, Super Dead, enjoy your time away. And yes, Lucia, thank you so very much. Thank you, Yapper, for gifting Lucia the tier 1 subscription. Oh my goodness, Lucia, I hope you very much have fun with all the different emotes. There's a lot of different and fun emotes. And Yapper, thank you so very much. Thank you so very much for gifting Lucia a sub. Do greatly appreciate it. Gotta give good first impressions. Thank you, Yapper. Thank you, Yapper. Okay. So we don't know how the commoners, army, aristocracy, or church feel me. We have 5 things that we can do. Well, let's get started with matters of the port. And so yes, this will be a lot of yapping, a lot of talking in this game. So Twitch service has ended in Korea, so I can't buy. Oh, I see, Lucia. Well, again, Yapper, thank you for gifting Lucia the emotes. The sub. Lucia, please enjoy the emotes. Hopefully you can make good use out of them. There's a lot of very good ones. I would argue all of them are very good. Dewey, is a title change needed? Did I not? You don't see anything. Never mind. Did I forget to do that? If I did, I cry. Matters of the port. The capital's docks welcome incoming ships with their clean quayside, or quayside, bright orange tiled roofs, and the scent of 1,000 spices. It is nothing like the usual expectations of a trading port, with its drunkards, the aroma of stale sweat, and the colorless vomit splashing onto cobblestone after days of being tossed about on the waves. The credit for the pristine state of the capital's waterfront lines with the old aristocratic house family of House Nightingale. They own most of the buildings and warehouses in the port. However, this cleanliness comes at a steep cost. Local merchants pay exorbitant rents, additional levies, and endure the absence of the city guard. By decree of King Radwin, please forgive me, the city watch no longer patrols the port. On one hand, this denies them the opportunity to earn a little extra from foreign traders. On the other, it clearly weakens the capital's security. A united group of merchants and city guard has approached you, demanding not only the repeal of House Nightingale's privileges, but also a significant curbing of their excessive demands in the capital's port. Oh, interesting. I love all. Yes, thank you, Yapper. Common Yapper W. That's what we like to see. I feel like I'm taking an English listening lesson test right now. You just get to hear all the words. So now we get to choose decisions. Decisions, and you're gonna see, you don't see anything? You don't see anything right now? Okay. So with each decision, with each like quests that we have multiple decisions that we can take. And so for the matters of the port, my decision: Nightingale and those like him are the backbone of this kingdom. Begone and do not trouble me with such nonsense again. Nightingale has the right to such rents, but he may not even think of restricting city guards. What does this pompous aristocrat think of himself? All his property is hereby seized by the crown, and the city guard will begin patrolling the port today. And then Nightingale is managing well, but the crown will compensate you for your inconveniences. Oh, bye, Yapper. Please rest well. Thank you so much for being around. And thank you so much again for gifting a sub to Lucia. Thank you, thank you. Okay. So now we have to make a decision. And so I'm thinking that we need to crack down on House Nightingale. We don't want them to have, one, they're upcharging the merchants, and then two, they're weakening the crown's power. So while it may upset the aristocracy, we need to most definitely intervene here, I feel, because we get two upsides. And what's the matter with making some aristocrats angry? Let's go. It has been a long time since the kings have displayed such brazen tyranny. Nightingale refused to tolerate the insult and took poison in his lavish portside home, sending a dozen letters to the prominent aristocrats as his final act. What he wrote about you would never pass any censor. So, we made the people and military happier, but we have lost one initiative, and aristocracy dislike us a little bit more, but we have gained also one defense, or 0.5 defense. Okay. Oh, let's see. What's that little pirate ship doing over there? This is all very cute, at the very least. I like the little map. Okay. So, there is no sadder story in the world. The Cattleman's Alley was bathed in the light of the setting sun when tragedy struck, shaking the peace of the capital. Two noble houses, the Montague and Le Capietto families, whose names were always on the lips of the city's high society, clashed in a deadly confrontation. The feud between these families has roots that stretch back through ages, but this time it ended in heartbreak. This is just Romeo and Juliet. Wait a second. Young Tibor Capietto, a fiery youth with pride blazing in his eyes and heart, challenged Mercurio Montague to a duel. This is Montague and Capulet. I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm getting good night sleep, including cuties, including Dewey. Bye, Faith. Please have a good night. This is 100% just the duel that happens in the beginning of Romeo and Juliet. Their clash, like a bolt of lightning, unfolded before astonished citizens. What began as heated words soon escalated into desperate blows. Before anyone could intervene, Tibor's blade pierced Mercurio's chest. The blood of the young Montague streamed onto the cobblestones, mingling with the dust, forming patterns as if an invisible artist painted a final masterpiece. Mercurio's last words were filled with bitterness and curses, echoing along the hushed square. The old feud reignited with new fury, like a spark igniting dry straw. The Montague family, stricken with grief and rage, demanded justice, calling for Tibor to face harsh punishment. The Capiettos, on the other hand, claimed the duel was fair, and that Mercurio's death was nothing more than a tragic but rightful conclusion of the conflict. We can execute Tibor, imprison Tibor for 10 years, or let the Capiettos pay Montague family gold equal to the weight of the deceased, or I recuse myself. Wait, is this Romeo and Juliet? This is just Romeo and Juliet. Yeah, this is just the duel in Romeo and Juliet. So let's have them compensate. Let's see what happens. Your behavior resembled that of a child chief, but was there truly a better opinion? Oh, I upset them more. Whoops. Whoops. The throne room awaits. Whoops, it looks like having them pay for it just upset everyone. Well, the butler catches you poring over documents belonging to your predecessors, the previous Dauphins. Much of what you have read today can only be described as drivel, such as Gilbert the Glutton's 76 donut recipes or Magnus the Heretic's anointed chess games. However, a significant portion was penned by Signaris the Recluse, perhaps the most accomplished of the changing kings. He was only 4 days shy of coronation. You stretch lazily, allowing your still young bones to creak like those of an elder. Your magistrate, Adrian Lawway, begins, his tone reverent but firm. May I offer some advice? Everyone is eagerly awaiting a sign of your favor. Countess Vishnel, Holy Father Luminil, and General Badrian have already arrived at the capital. It is widely believed that the first audience granted by a new ruler signifies where their loyalties lie. You recall your conversation with the butler yesterday, decide to probe further. And if my majesty were to show favor to the common folk, who would I meet with? For a moment, the all-knowing Adrian freezes, caught off guard. Then he recovers and answers, Sir, that is somewhat unconventional. As the common folk have no formal representative, however, I suppose you could forego the meeting with 3 high-ranking figures and instead visit the nearest village. Such an act would send a very clear message. So we can meet the lady, the Countess Vishnel, the army with General Badrian, the Holy Father Lumniel, or I can go to the nearest village, or I can say no one. So we really upset the aristocracy, so maybe it would be best to placate them a little bit. Barely a quarter of an hour passes before the butler ushers Countess Vishnal into your chambers. If you are to seek allies worthy of your favor, the aristocracy is the natural place to start. After all, you yourself are a child of noble blood. Were it not for unrelenting churn of monarchs ascending and falling, you would have spent your days in serene luxury on Cherry Isle, or perhaps far away in the refined lands of Dalaman. Ambitions for the throne had never crossed your mind. Why would they for the sixth in line? Yet fate had other plans. Uncles and cousins departed one by one to face the Radiant Lord's luminous judgment, drawing you ever closer to the coveted throne. Now you find yourself where you never expected to be. To hold this position and survive the first 444 days of your reign, you must secure the support of the aristocracy. They have armies, wealth, and influence. And now, before you stands the most powerful and affluent noble in the kingdom, Countess Vishnal. You had never met her in person, though her name was often spoken in your circles. Following the Countess into the room, her attendants carried an impressively large portrait. A gentle smile graced her face. My liege, she began with a respectful bow, I am honored to be the first to welcome you on this momentous day. I am confident that today marks the beginning of a new chapter of our kingdom. We, your loyal servants, stand ready to assist you. I present this portrait of myself so that in moments of heavy deliberation... What a pompous! Oh my goodness. You may remember that you have a steadfast friend. Additionally, the aristocracy will fund the restoration of one of the capital's landmarks as a token of our support, personally for you. You exchanged polite remarks with the Countess, reminisced about mutual acquaintances, and chuckled over Baron Oskard's latest eccentricities. Upon leaving, the elderly Countess offered you a warm smile and a courteous farewell, but you were not deceived by her charm for even a moment. You knew all too well the lengths she would go to achieve her goals. Well, fine. What is it that the aristocrats have decided to rebuild in this dump that is mistakenly called the capital? All the skilled builders have fled over the past years from the struggling kingdom. The aristocracy invested considerable effort into the resources to assemble a new team of craftsmen, the Masonry Guild. So we get a 10% discount on building construction and hiring costs. Stingy and even stingier. In the early days of your reign, news arrived of the death of Garpagon, a notorious miser, aristocrat, and possessor of untold wealth. His name was synonymous with greed and hoarding, and even in his final days he remained true to his principles. Having no direct heirs, his many relatives eagerly awaited the chance to claim the vast fortune hidden in the depths of his desolate mansion. However, Garpagon's will proved a fitting epitaph to his life of stinginess. His final decree ordered, "My wealth shall go to no one. Bury it with me." His command has caused a wave of outrage and debate, and the matter was brought before you as supreme arbiter with the hope that you would bring justice to such an absurd situation. Oh, okay. I see. So we can either load up the miser's treasure and send it straight to the little treasury, distribute his wealth equally among his noble relatives, donate it to the construction of a new monastery for Lumen. I've heard reports about issues with fortifications and soldier housing in distant outposts. Let this money be used for the kingdom's safety. Or we can let the people rejoice. Maybe it would be best to construct the fortifications. By the end of the week, we need to have the defenses up, just in case for outsiders. By the end of the week, small outposts on the borders with Coco and Dalaman began seeing significant fortifications and winter-ready housing. The soldiers received generous rations and new weapons. Glory to the dolphin. If the stars are lit, you toss and turn restlessly in bed. The pillow is far too soft, and your neck quickly stiffens. My first royal decree should ban soft pillows, you think, rising from the bed. In the fireplace, a single log crackles faintly as it burns out. Sleep eludes you on your first night as sovereign. Will you be able to bear such a heavy burden? Will you even survive to see the end of the week? Questions upon questions. Suddenly, a brilliant flash lights up the room, and you hurriedly step out onto the balcony. A star! A falling star! The palace guards shout in excited voices below. I wonder how the people will interpret this. Many witnessed the falling star tonight and saw it as a good omen for the start of the king's new reign. However, there were also those who believed his reign would be brilliant, fleeting as the star's descent. That's all for tomorrow. Today, come back tomorrow. Okay. So if we go into the King's Hall, we can invest initiative to gain items. Right now we have the Mason's Guild. So we can end our turn. So we gain 4 initiative and Mason's Guild. From the history of Valandor, Esselin the Grey, the last rightful ruler, died without leaving a direct heir. His death marked the start of the succession of changing kings, when no regent lived long enough to be crowned. So now we have our new goals here. Now, let's do business. Let's do business. With the last trading ship came news that smugglers had settled on the northern end of the Bay of Storms. Such rumors could not go ignored, and you, resolved to uncover the truth, set out with a large group of guards. The journey was long, but your determination and desire to address the situation carried you forward. After navigating through an endless series of coves, you arrived at the site by nightfall. Before you stretched a hidden world shielding by the eyes of law-abiding citizens. A secluded cove surrounded by high cliffs served as a perfect refuge for the smugglers. Along the shoreline, torches blazed brightly, and dozens of people bustled about, their activities muffled by the sounds of the waves. Your group went unnoticed at first, but once a sharp lookout raised the alarm, panic ensued. Some scrambled into the boats, trying to get as far from shore as possible, while others dived into the water. Meanwhile, 2 men raised their hands high in a gesture of peace and approached you. They introduced themselves as Ludon and Luc von Schell, the leaders of this illicit enterprise. Their operation involved smuggling goods from Kokeo and Delman to bypass the kingdom's customs. According to the brothers, desperation and harsh trade policies implemented by the previous Dauphine, Cigaris the Recluse, had driven them to this life. Cigaris had imposed high tariffs to replenish the treasury. Von Schell claimed that almost every resident of the northern Bay of Storms was involved in smuggling in some way, storing, transporting, or selling goods. Even the military aristocracy and peculiar red-robe cultists allegedly ordered exotic fruits through them. For the first time in years, locals were no longer living in abject poverty. The brothers offered any assistance you desired as long as their lives and trade were spared. So we can either send them all to prison, or we can take a cut. I mean, taking a cut sounds like that would be pretty nice, and it helps out with the rest of everyone being able to get things. Let's take a cut. The smugglers began sending you regular financial gratitude, while the aristocrats were less than forgiving. The aristocrats really don't like me right now. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's do the royal hunt. The morning was clear, and you decided to embark on a hunt in the Briardian Forest. The royal hunt, curiously prepared by the court falconer Torlo, promised success. This time of year, the forest held noble stags and moose, and if luck was scarce, foxes and hares would certainly fall to your arrows. The air was thick, the scent of damp earth and pine, while fallen leaves crunched pleasantly underfoot. Ancient oaks and hornbeams stretched their mighty trunks and crowns along the eastern trail and Sylvania River. You were joined by several skilled hunters, Joan Badrian, Edgar Hunter, captain of the Reinhardt Guard, and Roderick Hansen, the commandant of Lucre Fortress. As your group ventured deeper into Briardian, jokes and tales gave way to discussion of state matters. With his usual bluntness, General Badrian remarked that Dam Dalaman was actively amassing troops. They're pulling soldiers to their border, Badrian said quietly, stopping his horse to peer intently into the forest. The question is, what for? Edgar Hunter snorted thoughtfully and added, I think this is just another of the Violet Beast games. The Dalamans are very cautious and have not waged war in a long time. Roderick Hansen, whom you have not met personally before this hunt, nodded in agreement and opened his mouth to say something when suddenly a massive bear burst out of the underbrush with a low growl. It moved swiftly and ferociously, heading straight for Badrian, the outermost of your companions. The bear roared echo through the forest, sending birds scattering from the trees. The general had no time to react properly. His horse reared and bolted, throwing him to the ground. In an instant, the bear was within striking distance. Thoughts raced through your mind. No one but you could reach the general in time to save him, as he could likely not save himself after such a heavy fall. Well, we rushed to his rescue. You lunge at the beast, sword in hand, feeling the surge of adrenaline flood your veins. The bear charged towards you, its massive paws rising into the air, ready to deliver a fatal blow. At the last moment, you veered to the side, and your blade carved a deep gash into the creature's flank. The beast's roar shattered the forest stillness. Your movements became swift and precise. One thrust, the sword stuck true, piercing his chest. Another strike, and the blood of the mighty predator soaked the earth. The bear froze for a heartbeat before it was felled by a combined blow of your companions. General Badrian stood behind the fallen creature, his face grim. Your Majesty, he rasped, barely catching his breath. Thank you. In the general's beak attitude lay far more than 1,000 flattering words. The bear's carcass was carefully loaded onto a cart, later displayed in Falendor's main square as a testament to your bravery. None could now doubt that your spirit and strength could shield the kingdom, even in its darkest hours. I think I shall skip the next hunt. But your heroism has elevated the authority of the crown, not only in the eyes of the soldiers, but also among the common folk. Yay! All good now. Let's go, Yapper. Let's go. Let's go. I'm the hero. I'm the hero. Yay. Okay. To the throne hall. Yeah. You stumble upon a massive cobweb-covered portrait of your great-great-great-great-grandfather, Tartagon the Builder, in one of the castle's far corners. Family legends claim that he was the one who completely rebuilt the capital and royal fortress. Overcome with a sudden wave of gratitude towards your noble ancestor, you ordered the portrait cleaned and hung in more prominent place. However, the servants have uncovered a hidden dark entrance to a dark underground passage behind it. Will you send someone to explore it, descend yourself, or leave its secrets unexplored? Hey, listen, we can gather adventure explorers. I will descend myself and search for valuables, or put the portrait back. I'm going myself, of course. Of course, we are all mortal. But to depart from life in such a ridiculous manner required effort. You barely had time to don the title of ruler of the kingdom before you managed to crawl into an old stinking passage, tumble down a ladder, and break your neck. And calling someone along for help, that thought never crossed your mind. But what is the point of pondering now? By the time they finally found you, your body had already begun to decay and emit a rather unpleasant stench. Historians debated at length over what title to dispose on the monarch who reigned was so fleeting. They ultimately settled on Dewey the Absurd. Believe me, it was the kindest of suggestions floated around. Hey guys. Hey guys, we lasted a long time. Okay, well that was funny to play. That was funny to play. That was funny to play. But I think I'm going to raid out. You guys, nope. I think I'm gonna raid out with that. Thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed it. Thank you for throwing love at me.